apologizing for taking the loss, for putting AEW World Tag Team Champions in a position where they would have to defend their titles just days later against two incredible athletes like Kazuchika Okada and Konosuke Takeshita.
And they are going to focus, as you know, on the shoulder. He went for the shoulder, pulled back.
Clean break. How about that?
Don Kazuchika Okada, I mean, not only is he an incredible competitor inside the ring, greatest tournament wrestler of all time, but intellectually savvy as well.
Of course, and that's every member of the Don Callis family. What you're looking at with Takeshita and Okada are the two greatest Japanese wrestlers of the last 30 years, and the two best Japanese athletes in the world. Distant third is the kid who plays for the Dodgers.
Greatest single game performance perhaps of all time.
But not the greatest tournament wrestler of all time, though, is he?
Right now it's Bandido, though, who's taking the fight, to the unified champion.
Bandido able to control his body to turn things around on Kazuchika Okada. Okada, those sidesteps, the dropkick, and the elbow.
Brutal elbow.
Right on the back, right between the shoulder blades on the back.
We saw this past week on Dynamite how Mark Briscoe and Bandido beat members of the Callis family, but Don, you had the final word.
I usually do, Nigel.
There was a clone coming out and distracting the AEW World Tag Team Champions, and in came Okada and dropped both Brody King and Bandido. Bandido took to social media afterwards declaring, "This is the beginning of a war."
Bandido and Takeshita, these two men have shared the ring on numerous occasions, both inside and outside of AEW. And every time they have displayed an electric chemistry as the power, the speed of Bandido equaled by the larger athlete Takeshita, but there we see the Lucha Libre influence of Bandido able to take Takeshita down.
And you can want to start a war all you want, but wars are won with numbers, and we've got them.
The champions now punishing one half of the challengers. Bandido, the charge drop kick to the side of the head.
And to many people, this Old Cup ring, a clash of stars, if you will, between Brody King and Bandido is to many unexpected tag team champions here, but they've really found their groove as a team.
They work well together. We've seen some tandem wrestling from them.
Takeshita goes down in a heap after a thunderous elbow strike.
How about that, Don? Your man is flat.
Well, look, Brody is a scary individual. 6'6", gotta be 330, doesn't he? I mean, he's a heavy hitter, and he's athletic. Love to have him in the family.
Oh, he just ate that elbow from Takeshita, from Okada for lunch, but Takeshita follows him up within corner with a hell of a kick. Reversal into the rough. Takeshita line leaves his feet, and now Brody's the one that goes down hard.
Says so much about Takeshita, who was laid out about a minute ago to be able to get up and do a move like that.
Not only that, and winning the IWGP title from Zack Sabre Jr., I can speak from personal experience. They're not going to get out of that ring in a short term. They had to really fight to take the title and to fly back to America after winning the title and competing at this level. Speaks volumes about the man.
And you saw it. We showed it on television. That IWGP championship was my birthday gift, so I feel like it's my belt as well.
Okada closing in the distance, the elbow in the corner. Okada seems to be bristling at some of the affection you've been showing to Takeshita lately, though, Don.
Look, just don't try to stir it up. I mean, I've been in the business too long. I can tell a backstage stooge when I see one Excalibur. I'm looking at one right now that's wearing a mask.
That's really good, Shivani.
No, he's going, I think,
It looks like a mask. Maybe you should wear one.
Now tag made again. Not very emphatic tags, though, Nigel.
No, they're really taking their time, but it does speak to the methodical offense of both Okada and Takeshita and how they've been able to control the AEW World Tag Team Champions. I know you don't want to give away strategy, Don. Can you talk a little bit about strategy and about, you know, big picture stuff when it comes to both these guys.
Listen, I think at the end of the day, they're both competitors. They've both been compared. They're very similar size, very similar athletic backgrounds, different sports, but nevertheless, multi-sport athletes. They're always going to be competitors. But at the end of the day, they unite for a common purpose, which is to get these belts from Brodido.
Well, look at this, just playing around with a big bad Brody King.
I know what this purpose is.
It's called the psychological warfare, Shivani.
It didn't work, did it?
Chop to the chest back. Okada to the corner. Catch the tag again. And now
Well, they've made Brody angry, guys.
Brody take his knee out. And slinging hands into the chest of the challengers.
Okada should not have fired this guy up, Don Callis.
Well, we'll see.
There you go.
Takeshita sent out to the floor. No, instead, Okada in towards center and a big-time lariat for Brody King.
Tag me comes Brodido. No Brodido.
Tornado over the top. Whoa! Anticipated Okada.
Incredible.
The headstand and now ducks underneath. The ripcord sending Okada in drop kick. Sends the Utah champion to the outside. IWGP champion. Ate a drop kick as well.
You don't want to let Bandito get going. No momentum.
Here's his teamwork we've been talking about.
Almost as big as the arch here in St. Louis. First the offense on the inside, but then to the outside. Look at the height that the World Champion got.
Bandito taking to Takeshita. Leaps first into the barricade near the timekeeper's table.
I think fans will remember this summer, these two men fought for the Ring of Honor World title at Supercard of Honor, and it was considered maybe the greatest match of the year. 5-star match. It was incredible.
Right now, Bandito and Brody King have both of the challengers set up opposite sides of the ring. Launches off, throws his body into Okada, who seemed none too pleased by it. Did you see how the barricade broke in half due to the impact? And Bandito giving some love to a young fan in one of those Bandito masks.
Sickening.
And the chin of Brodido.
And they've certainly gone to the following here in AEW as the unlikely tag team champions. Here it comes.
He's running downhill with that one, and now the teamwork from the champions. What a splash! The emphasis being delivered.
Wait a minute. This isn't the time for this. Look at his face. That is what you get.
Big mistake, obviously.
Okada in a rope dig and now driving Bandito down. Bandito sent into Brody, sent for a loop. And Takeshita on target, the elbow strike.
And I blame Bandito for this. He got Brody into an area that Brody's not comfortable in, and now the momentum is shifting in our favor.
That's the way of the Macarena.
Don, as much as I hate to say it, it is hard to disagree with you on that assessment.
Me and Okada and Takeshita might all be doing the Macarena later. With those belts.
On the shoulder, guys. Here we go.
And a visible expression of pain from Bandito as soon as the point of that elbow came down on that injured shoulder knuckle.
Well, that's the risk that you make I mean, there's no secret about the damage to the shoulder we talked about from the match with Hechicero, the master of Yava, who pulled that shoulder out of the joint. But by putting the kinesio tape on it, it's a bullseye for anybody who faces you in the ring. But without it, well, you're going to have a weakened shoulder as well. So, damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Catch the standing on the spine of one half of the AEW World Tag Team Champions. Cody King trying to clear the cobwebs, get back on the corner to potentially provide his partner some relief, Tony.
Yeah, there's no relief from a hammerlock on a shoulder like that, man. Oh, in the top turnbuckle.
This is normally, Shivani, where you chastise us for going after an injured joint, but I will remind you we are in the professional wrestling business.
Don, why would you go after an injured joint?
Because that's the business we're in.
Everybody knows when they sign up for a match, potential risks involved. Brodido, as much as anybody who's suffered plenty of injuries in his own career, a wrist injury that almost ended it.
When you wrestle the style Brodido wrestles, you are leaving yourself open to injuries, and that is just a fact of life for him.
Okada dragging Brodido to the outside. Once again, hammerlocking that left shoulder and Brodido into the ring post.
Brodido cannot take much of this. Not at all.
I think it is looking bleak for the champions at this point.
Cody King getting very frustrated. We understand his frustration, but in doing so, he's drawing the official towards him, which gives Okada and Takeshita the opportunity to do something behind.
Oh, a guy that size.
Amazing.
Beautiful boy senton by the Rainmaker, the unified champion, Kazuchika Okada.
Look how calm and poised both Okada and Takeshita are.
Well, this is exactly to type. This is how we planned this. Isolate Brodido, go after the shoulder, and that's exactly what we're doing right now.
With a tight hammerlock. Takeshita doing a good job now, though, putting his body weight over Brodido, so it makes it even that much tougher for Brodido to make a call to break.
That's right, adding his body weight, more leverage on the fulcrum. One last thing.
Desperation, cowardly move, in my view, by Brodido grabbing that rope.
I don't think there was any other way that Brodido was going to get out of the hole. Simple hammerlock, but with the damage, you know, I could see a tap, to see a submission.
Look out.
Takeshita just slinging Brody into the barricade as Okada appears to be setting Brodido up for that drop off the corner.
What an athlete Okada is.
Takeshita coming in with a senton.
Is that meant for Takeshita?
Quick, Don, run in there and break him up. Quick, Don, get in there.
A little bit of conflict.
Everything's fine.
Boy, momentary disagreement between the challengers. Open the door for Brodido. Hanging out. Pump kick side of the head. Brodido reaching for the corner. Brody King not up there to make the tag.
Brody's still suffering from what Takeshita did to him.
Oh, Brodido. Okada was looking for Brodido up high. Instead, he went low. And now, the freshman into the bell. Duck underneath. And
Disastrous for Okada and Takeshita.
Takeshita, though, gouging the eyes, charging in. Brody swinging out. Swinging out air, but instead he found the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion there. Challengers, like a car wreck, sandwiched in the corner.
The King's not done yet. He likes the cannonball in the corner, and I think we're about to see it.
Brody King. shoulder up off the mat.
Absolutely, was able to sneak that right shoulder up with a lot of fervor.
It'll take a lot more than that to pin the unified champion. And that's exactly what Brody King is going to try to do.
Horrible. Right in the throat with that chop from Brody.
King, such an imposing opponent, heavily tattooed or sparingly skinned.
Wait a second.
It might be more apt.
Okada is grabbing the nose or the eyes, perhaps, of Brody King. Brody released his grip and Okada leaps over.
Sure, it was the nose. The eyes are illegal.
You guys never take a shortcut down.
But we don't need to.
Okada with power in his legs.
Look at this.
And the breaker.
That was something else. That really was. That's pure athleticism, and that's championship advantage right there from Okada.
And Nigel, a neck breaker like that, devastating no matter the circumstances, but that's a case where Brody King's size definitely works against him.
Works against him exactly. 300 pounds coming down on the neck. And that is going to certainly stymie the man who, look, really his only choice is to tag in a one-armed man.
Right, that's right. You're right. His only choice.
Kesta gets the boot, up into the jaw. Bandito returns fire, and now gets not snap on that by Bandito. Bandito maybe thick at the Texas Cloverleaf, but Takeshita had no intention of finding out. Powerful up kick. Kick to the midsection. And Bandito.
Cold red.
Everything's back round in his favour. The Ring of Honor World Champion has got to be quick because with a damaged shoulder, it's only a matter of time before it gets hurt. I believe that time is now. Wait a second.
What was that? Huge back fist from Bandito.
The IWGP World Heavyweight Champion off his feet.
Look where Takeshita is.
Oh, yeah, here it comes.
The 20.
Oh, Bandito looking for the 21 blocks.
Big trouble here for Bandito.
That's Takeshita. Has Bandito. Oh no, Bandito slips his arms free. How did he do that? Bandito landed on his feet, but Okada was prepared with the drop kick. Back up, power drive knee. Whoa. Thrust kick. Reverse. Block on Rana, but look at this. He missed with a lariat, but he adapted the cannonball. But his momentum carried him out.
Blue Thunder Bomb.
What a Blue Thunder Bomb. Took everything out of Takeshita to get the ball.
Suicide Breath.
Team titles hanging in the balance. Take a look at this. Only King missed one, hit the second, and then the Ring of Honor World Champion stuck the landing. But you can see nothing on the shoulders, and that is the reason why Takeshita came back to this fight.
Gallows just dropped the headset.
He's going to the ring, guys. Checking on the opponent.
It's okay. Nothing illegal with that, boys. Don?
I was just a little concerned about his neck. He's giving me the thumbs up, though. I think he's all right.
All right, fantastic.
How's your man in the ring doing? Okay? Didn't check on him?
He's the IWGP champion, Shivani. That's what you need to worry about.
Right now, look at this.
Yeah, that shoulder's giving out.
Oh, wow. Can't mount any offense.
Rip it off. Come on, Takeshita. Rip it off.
And apparently, that's what he's going to try to do here, Don.
I meant the arm, not the tape.
No, I knew what you meant.
Takeshita hammering that elbow down on the injured shoulder of Bandito. Turning off the kinesio tape and continuing to... Oh, every time he yanks on that arm, it grows closer and closer to a full separation.
Just sends shockwaves all the way down your body when someone does that to you with a compromised shoulder.
Yeah, it's not pretty, it's not fancy, but it is effective. If you are Brodido, it's the last thing you want.
Brodido outside.
Wow.
Power drive knee.
Explosion, that was.
Beautiful.
Takeshita, great time and great anticipation.
Takeshita has been wanting to get in the ring with the Ring of Honor World Champion again ever since Supercard of Honor on that classic matchup. This is his opportunity.
Oh, now dropping the knee pad. The Wagamama. That unruly knee strike from the...
History repeats itself.
He's the first man. This is good strategy.
Took away the opportunity from Takeshita. And here we see his...
Okada looking for Rainmaker.
Wow. Takeshita stepping to the outside rather than helping his tag team partner.
It looked as if Takeshita was finally getting his revenge, and then...
Oh, Bandera sends Takeshita up to the outside. Hook to the jaw of Okada. Brody, all the... He's got the alpha in his grip.
Why is this allowed?
Because your man entered the ring illegally, Don. As Bandito. Look at that. Brody King.
These guys are impressive. I'll give them that.
Yes, sir. And a revenge Takeshita wanted wiped out right there.
Brody.
What's he calling for there?
He was telling Bandito to keep fighting, don't give up. And the champions now sending the Rainmaker across the ring.
Great teams are made of fighting together, not giving up.
Well, it's late in the game, and that could be a big factor in who wins this match.
Oh, things about to go back to us. No. Okada. 1, 2. Takeshita there to break up the pin.
Great teamwork by my guys.
Exactly, I agree with that one.
Takeshita not allowing any conflict between him and the Unified Champions, getting away of Don Callis' family business. After that impact, you would have to think that was going to be a freak-out were it not for Takeshita.
Now tag made, Bandito legal for his side. Entering the ring with the Unified Champion, the Rainmaker. But Okada showing his quality, his resilience. 1 boot up, then 2. Bandito charges in.
Okada's got him.
He does.
Go ahead.
Okada was thinking that drop kick perhaps, Nigel.
But instead, Bandito was going to get the offense. But again, Takeshita has really earned his pay here tonight, Don. Win, lose, or draw.
Great right hand. Great strategy by Takeshita coming in.
As now Brody carrying the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion on his shoulder. Takeshita hammering down. Slips free. Oh!
Great move by Takeshita. Can he get the big man up? He can. He can.
Oh my goodness.
Takeshita, the legs are hooked. Brody gets spiked. And Takeshita knocked him up.
This will be a feat of strength.
Okada looking for the Rainmaker.
Takeshita, the waistline of his own partner trying to anchor him. But instead, Brody can't just suplex 3. Superhuman feat of strength.
St. Louis has come alive. First of all, a superhuman strength from Takeshita the decathlete. Pinpoint accuracy on the drop kick. And then just watch this. 3 human beings, well over 200 pounds each, suplexing it took every everything in the body of Brody King to do it.
If you have ever wondered where you can find the very best tag team wrestling in the world, it is inside the rings of All Elite Wrestling.
This is absolutely incredible. I agree. This is what AEW is all about, Excalibur.
Brody to the drop kick knee. Combination from the challengers.
That's it for Brody.
I don't think much better fate lies in wait for Bandito.
Bandito being ping-ponged back and forth by Okada and Takeshita. And now, Takeshita waiting, lining up. Bandito.
Okada looking for power drive knee.
I booked the drop, Takeshita thrust kick. Excuse me, Okada, Takeshita eats the thrust kick.
Now look at Bandito fight two men off here.
All the Rainmaker by Okada and it did on purpose.
Glad that he did.
Meanwhile, Bandito. Flush in the face.
To get outside.
He did that with one good hand, my God.
And now the 21.
Oh, Bandito looking for 21 blocks.
The shoulder gave way, you're right.
Forget about a 21 plex.
Rainmaker, no.
Oh, Okada looking for another Rainmaker. Now the all-seeing eye.
Brody once again, never stop fighting. The words of encouragement. As Suicida, Bandito, the 20.
21 blocks. Yes!